Nazirah, Nazri. The pencil. The pencil, Nazirah, Nazri.
Have you ever cherished something borrowed as if it were your own? Be it a comic book, your friend's comic book, or a novel, a piece of clothing, or perhaps your friend's study notes, or even a simple object like the pencil. Ladies and gentlemen, we often enchanted by something that are not ours, and by forgetting that the act of borrowing is the gesture of kindness and also trust from someone else. So ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to share with all of you here a story from my childhood. A lesson learned from a humble 2B pencil that is not even mine, but the value that taught me about appreciation and also respect of other persons, generosity and also kindness. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to bring all of you here back to year 2001 when I was 8 years old. Come, let's go back to my primary school. There, you can imagine a classroom filled with children chit-chatting, talking, studying, fighting, and there I was at the corner of my classroom, attached to my friend's 2B pencil. Now, you might be wondering, why am I so attached to my friend's 2B pencil? What's so special about it? Now, let me share with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a HB pencil. It was reliable, but it was not a superstar. But yet, my friend's 2B pencil was not like my HB pencil. My friend's 2B pencil, it has dark carbon, sharp, and it bore the marked precision of table sharpener. Unlike mine, my mother used a normal sharpener and sometimes quick pass of a kitchen knife. So that's why I like my friend's 2B pencil. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment I encountered the magic of my friend's 2B pencil, I couldn't resist myself. I became not a serial killer, but a serial borrower. Every time I had a chance to write at school, I will grab her 2B pencil. And ladies and gentlemen, my friend was a kind and generous friend. The moment I took her 2B pencil, she would just look at me and smile. So ladies and gentlemen, this was not long until one fine day, my mother noticed the presence of the premium 2B pencil in my pencil case. And of course, as a good daughter, I had to explain myself. So I told my mother, "Mother, this is a magic 2B pencil. Every time I write using this pencil, it has certain magic that will make my handwriting look better and perfect." So my mother looked at me, staring at me, and she said, "Sit down." And she had a heart-to-heart talk with me. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever had a moment where a few words could change the whole perspective of your life? Well, that was mine. My mother said, "You see, this pencil might be an ordinary object to your friend, but it might be a little luxury for you. What's common for others might be special for some. So therefore, it's important for you to remember to appreciate of what you have and to be mindful of what you do not have. I would like to ask you to engrave in your heart and in your mind to always be respectful of other belongings and appreciate of other kindness and do not take advantage of their generosity." Ladies and gentlemen, her words struck me. From there onwards, I stopped becoming a serial borrower. From the so-called serial borrower, I reflect myself. I became aware of my surroundings and actions. And from there on, ladies and gentlemen, it's common, isn't it, in our life? When we innocently take advantage of other people's generosity and also kindness. Like myself, when I innocently take my friend's pencil just because she smiled at me. But my act of taking advantage was something that was taken for granted for myself. Just because my friend never told me to return back the pencil to her, I borrowed the pencil forever. So ladies and gentlemen, as we grow older, we must remind ourselves to not innocently taking advantage of other people's generosity and kindness. Let me remind you, whenever you are in college, for example, you might be good at assignment. So some people might be friends with you to get good marks for assignment. Some, when you are at work, the taking advantage gets more sophisticated. Why? Because your bosses, your superiors, your seniors might take advantage of your willingness to help as part of taking advantage. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to implore to all of you here, do not take advantage of other people's generosity and kindness just like I did when I was a kid. Be aware of your surroundings and actions. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon to all of you here today, like a timeless wisdom by Maya Angelou, as she said, what people will forget what you said, what you did, but people never forget how you make them feel. So therefore, let's leave a positive impact to our environment. Do not take advantage of others' generosity and be mindful of our act as well. So therefore, Toastmasters.